It's now the 33rd degree of masonry, kind of, not really, I'm just joking, but it's a 33 day of the Omer once the sun sets in a couple minutes. You can see the sun's about to set in Israel. And then the third day of the Omer, which is the 18th of Iyar, I believe, right? Anyways, it's a holy day, it's Kabbalistic, it's spiritual, it's the real 33, the holy 33, as opposed to the Klippa 33, the bad 33. Anyways, I've got a very important point to make. A couple years back during the lockdown, I went to Meron, and like this year, you're not allowed to go unless you have a pass. Then it was even more restricted. They were more restrictive on the passes. This year, they're still restricting it, but it's more like accessible. Anyway, so they don't let anyone go on our Jewish holiday to our Jewish holy site. The secular fake Jews don't let people go. So anyways, what do I want to tell you? I want to tell you that I snuck in through the forest. I walked like 2.5 hours through the forest to get there, to sneak my way in. Dude, they had helicopters above with searchlights looking for people sneaking their way in. And they had drones. They had helicopters and drones looking for people trying to make their way on a Jewish holiday to a Jewish holy site. But on October 7th, they didn't have no drones, they didn't have no helicopters, and they probably had stand-on orders. I'm just saying, like, dude, if only the state of Israel cared as much to protect its citizens as it did to prevent us from being holy. Like, they don't want us to be holy. On our Jewish holiday, they don't let us go to our Jewish holy site, right? During the year, you can go to Meron, you can go to Rabbi Shimon. On the holiday, where we celebrate at his place, you're not allowed to go. So it's just funny. I'm just saying, if the secular Zionist state would only care as much to protect its citizens as it does to prevent us from being holy, then October 7th would never have happened. October 7th happened because they wanted it to happen. So I'm just saying they should examine their priorities. Instead of preventing Jews from being holy on the Jewish holiday, they should safeguard the Jews, because they took it upon themselves to be the government here. We didn't appoint them. No Jews, no Torah, authentic Torah Jews appointed the secular Zionist state. They appointed themselves, and they're a dictatorship. But if they want to be this dictator, at least they should protect us instead of giving stand-down orders and letting us be murdered on October 7th, right? And instead, where do they put the military? Not on the border with the terrorists. We have terrorists that want to kill us. They proclaim on the internet, we're coming to kill you. And instead of taking that seriously and protecting us, they put all the soldiers where? By the Jewish holy sites. Where? Why? To beat up ultra-Orthodox Jews going to be holy. And to kill them. If you remember how many people died in Meron a few years ago because the cops killed them. The cops blocked off all the entrances and then started beating them up and forced a stampede. You guys remember the story or no? I'm just saying, the secular Israeli Zionist government is straight up wicked, and they need to get their priorities straight. Instead of instead of killing us and with many ways that they kill us, but instead of doing all that, and they need to refocus their resources and actually protect us. Okay? Claire, have any questions? Happy Lag BaOmer, 33 of the Omer. Omer is like I don't know, Google, O-M-E-R. Google Lag BaOmer. It's the 33rd of the Omer. It has something to do with the barley count. I don't even know. I'm not educated on this, but something to do with the temple in Jerusalem. Coming soon, by the way. People think it's not literal. Of course it's literal. We're going to sacrifice animals with their blood, because that's what God desires from us when we're pure and holy.